You don't always feel powerful. In fact, most days you feel misunderstood, overlooked, maybe even invisible. You watch others move through life with loud confidence, while something inside you stays quiet, observing, thinking, feeling deeply. And sometimes you wonder, if there's something special in me, why can't anyone see it? But what if the truth is, your power was never meant to be obvious? What if the very things that make you feel different are the same things that make you rare? The first sign you carry a hidden power is that you feel everything more deeply than others. You don't just experience emotions, you absorb them. A simple conversation can stay with you for days. A small shift in someone's tone can change your entire mood. This isn't weakness. It's sensitivity to the unconscious layers of reality. Your mind doesn't stop at the surface. It dives into meaning, intention, and unspoken truths. While others move quickly, untouched, you process life in slow, profound waves. This depth allows you to understand people in ways they don't even understand themselves. But it also creates inner conflict, because your awareness sees both light and shadow at once. You feel beauty more intensely, but also pain. And in that tension, your hidden strength is forming, the ability to hold complexity without losing yourself. The second sign is that you often feel like you don't belong anywhere. Even in a room full of people, there's a quiet sense of distance, like you're watching life rather than fully inside it. This isn't because something is missing in you, but because your identity is not built on external validation. Your psyche is searching for something more authentic, something deeper than social roles or superficial connections. This creates loneliness, but also independence. You are less likely to follow the crowd, less likely to lose yourself in trends or expectations. Your path is inward before it becomes outward. And while others find comfort in fitting in, you are being shaped to stand alone when necessary. This inner separation is not isolation, it's the beginning of individuality. The third sign is that you question everything, even yourself. You don't accept beliefs just because they are common. You analyze your own thoughts, your reactions, your fears. There's a constant inner dialogue, sometimes exhausting, sometimes enlightening. This is the mind turning inward, trying to understand its own patterns. It creates self-doubt, yes, but it also prevents blind ignorance. You are aware of your contradictions, your hidden motives, your shadow aspects. And this awareness gives you a rare kind of control. Not control over life, but over your response to it. While others act without reflection, you pause, observe, and then choose. This makes your growth slower, but far more real. The fourth sign is that you are drawn to solitude, not out of fear, but out of necessity. Being alone doesn't feel empty to you. It feels honest. In silence, you meet parts of yourself that the world distracts you from. You notice your thoughts more clearly, your emotions more honestly. Solitude becomes a mirror where your true self begins to take shape. This doesn't mean you reject people. It means you refuse to lose yourself in noise. Your power grows in these quiet moments where no one is watching, where no one is influencing you. It's in this space that your inner world becomes stronger than external chaos. The fifth sign is that you have a strong intuition you can't always explain. You sense things before they happen. You read between the lines without trying. Sometimes you know someone's intentions without any clear evidence. This is your subconscious mind processing patterns faster than your conscious awareness can catch up. It gathers subtle cues, emotional signals, and hidden inconsistencies. And while logic may question it, your intuition often turns out to be right. The challenge is trusting it. Because society teaches you to rely only on what can be proven, but your power lies in perceiving what cannot be easily seen. The sixth sign is that your emotional struggles have changed you in ways most people can't see. You faced moments where your own thoughts felt heavy, where your inner world became difficult to navigate. But instead of escaping, you slowly began to understand what you were feeling. You started recognizing patterns in your pain, seeing how past experiences shaped your reactions. This creates a deeper awareness of both your strength and your vulnerability. You are no longer controlled by emotions in the same way, because you've learned to sit with them, to observe rather than react instantly. This process builds a kind of inner stability that doesn't depend on life being easy. The seventh sign is the sense of living between two versions of yourself. There is the person you show to the world, composed and socially acceptable, and then there is the inner self, filled with complex thoughts and emotions. This dual awareness can feel exhausting, but it also means you are conscious of the roles you play. You begin to notice when you are being authentic and when you are simply adapting. Over time, this awareness pushes you toward alignment, where your outer life slowly starts reflecting your inner truth. The eighth sign is your deep need for meaning in everything you do. You can't fully invest yourself in something that feels empty or purely superficial. Whether it's relationships, work, or personal goals, you are constantly searching for purpose. This makes your path less conventional because you are not satisfied with surface-level success. You want to feel connected to what you're doing, to understand its deeper significance. This inner drive often leads you to question your choices and redefine your direction, bringing you closer to a life that feels authentic. The ninth sign is your ability to notice patterns in people and situations. You often pick up on repeated behaviors, hidden motives, and emotional contradictions that others overlook. When someone says one thing but acts differently, you sense the disconnect. This awareness comes from observing both what is visible and what lies beneath it. It allows you to understand people on a deeper level, recognizing that their actions are often influenced by unconscious fears or desires. While this makes you more empathetic, it also makes you more cautious because you see the truth behind appearances. The 10th sign is a quiet resilience that doesn't announce itself, yet never truly breaks. You may not react to challenges in loud or dramatic ways. Instead, when life becomes overwhelming, you tend to withdraw inward, creating space to process everything in silence. To others, it might look like you are stepping back or even giving up, but internally, something very different is happening. You are reorganizing your thoughts, confronting your emotions, and slowly rebuilding your strength from within. This kind of resilience is rooted in your ability to face your inner world without distraction. You don't rely on constant external reassurance, which is why your recovery may appear slower, but it is far more stable. Each difficulty you face becomes material for growth, shaping a stronger and more self-aware version of you. Over time, this creates a calm endurance where you are not easily shaken by temporary chaos because your strength is no longer dependent on circumstances, but on your inner foundation. The 11th sign is a persistent feeling that there is something more within you, something not yet fully expressed or understood. It's like a quiet voice in the background of your mind, reminding you that your current identity is not your final form. Even when everything seems normal on the surface, you carry a subtle sense of unfinished potential. This feeling often appears in moments of stillness, in dreams, or in sudden flashes of clarity where you glimpse a different version of yourself. Psychologically, this reflects an inner movement toward wholeness where hidden parts of your personality are seeking recognition and integration. It can feel confusing at times because you cannot always define what is missing, only that something is calling you forward. Instead of ignoring it, you are meant to explore it. This quiet pull is not dissatisfaction, but direction. It encourages you to grow beyond old limitations and gradually become more aligned with your deeper, authentic self.